What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today in this video I'm giving you guys a mermaid braid tutorial. You guys know I had to team up with my favorite hair company, Ywigs. They provided 4 human hair bundles of their 26-inch straight in the natural color, which is like a 1B2-ish, and I'm super excited to use this hair because I've literally never done boho before with straight hair, and this style went viral on TikTok a while ago, and a lot of my clients have been asking me to recreate it, so I'm just super excited to share it with you guys today. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. On one of my last videos that I actually did with Ywigs, I did Bora Bora braids on Heaven Marina, and someone asked, why are there so many different names in regards to boho? What is the difference between boho, Bora Bora, mermaid braids, etc.? So in my last video, if you guys haven't checked it out, I'm going to link it in the top right section right now for you guys. But just to break down the difference for you guys, these are all boho looks. Bora Bora is actually a stylist who is well known for doing super full boho, where it's kind of like a cross between a weave and braids, and so she kind of coined the name Bora Bora braids. So that's why I called them Bora Bora braids, because I was going for a super full look where you can barely see any braids, and it kind of just gives the illusion that you have a weave, but you have the versatility of having knotless in your hair. Boho is really any style where the curly hair is left out of the braid. So it could be straight hair, curly hair. Think of boho as like a big category, and then there are just different types of boho, if that makes sense. Mermaid braids would be a different type of boho. So you're going to be using straight hair, we're going to braid it up, dip it at the end, and it's going to kind of give like a wavy mermaid effect. I'm not really sure who coined the term mermaid braids, but like I said, I've seen it before going viral on TikTok, so that's kind of where I got the name from. But y'all, to be honest, we be renaming stuff all the time, so you know, I kind of just go with the names that are trendy because I am a trendy stylist, but you know, people call different things different names. So really quickly, I just want to show you guys, and I kept this in regular speed, how I'm going to be adding this human hair into the ends of the braids. So instead of leaving a piece out, I'm going to just feed that in almost like I would do braiding hair, and I'm going to keep braiding, and I'm going to be adding 3 pieces to the end of each braid so that each leg of the braid has a piece of human hair. So you guys can see this is now my second piece that I have added in. I'm going to add in 1 more piece to that 3rd leg of the braid, and that is how I'm going to create my human hair ends for this look. A lot of people have been asking me how to add those ends in, and you want to make sure that you're braiding it in enough to where it is nice and secure. So I'm going to start adding that in when I have about almost a foot or like 6 inches left of hair to braid. To seal this, I'm going to go ahead and tie a little slip knot, and you guys can always use a little bit of glue if you want to just be sure, but to be honest, I knotted about 5 to 6 times and I never really have had an issue with it coming out. You're just going to make sure that your knot is a little piece. You don't want it to be too big, because if your knot is too big, then it will definitely come out. So you want to make sure that you're using a very small piece, and you're just going to wrap it around about 5 to 6 times, and then it will be secure. I will say, when using straight hair for the boho, you do get a little bit more flyaways, so you want to also make sure that you have scissors on hand so that you can really trim those flyaways as you go. I like to do it as I go because with boho it is really hard to go back in and like cut every piece, so you guys will see me here just grab the scissors and cut off every little piece that I can. So you guys can see this first row is completed. I'm adding anywhere from 6 to 8 pieces to each braid. I'm going for a really full look. In this video, we used 3 and a little bit of the 4th bundle, so pretty much like 3.5 bundles to create this entire look, and that's including feeding in the hair to the end. So to create the boho going down is pretty much like I do any type of boho style. I'm going to be braiding, and every 1/2 inch I'm going to be adding a piece of that human hair. Braiding hair, the straight hair is a little trickier to work with, so you just want to make sure that you have a clip or something to keep that hair out of the way, to make sure that when you're feeding it in, it's nice and seamless. I've seen people feed in their boho hair many different ways. I like to just put one side in and continue to braid. It just seems to be easier for me. If your pieces are sticking out in a weird type of way, you can kind of just pull on them and it will help them lay down a little bit. But if you guys don't like this method, I do know an alternative method to adding them in that I can also show you guys. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will show you guys a couple different ways to add your boho in to get a seamless look. Alright, so let's talk hair. Let's talk Ywigs and why I love this company so much. I've been working with them for probably about a year now, and even outside of our collabs, I've used their hair and purchased it on my own, and I really love the quality, guys. The quality is amazing. I've installed this on a lot of my clients, and it's probably some of the longest lasting human hair that I have installed on them. If you get curly, it really holds its texture, and it is 100% human hair, so it can be washed, it can be flat ironed, it can be wet, pretty much all of that. And so I really love this company. When I ordered outside of the collaborations, it took about 4 days for me to get the hair, which is really not that bad. I've never had any quality issues. I always get the double drawn, which is the thicker bundles. It has less of those filler hairs in it, and so you're getting a fuller bundle from top to bottom. So I do like to purchase the double drawn, and the more bundles you buy, guys, the more deals you get. So make sure you guys check my description section so that you guys can check out their website and you guys can purchase this hair if you guys want to create this mermaid braid look. So we are on the last braid. I'm almost finishing up here. I'm going to show you guys this hair when it's just straight, because you can also just wear this straight. I've seen people take a flat iron and kind of flat iron it. You do want to be careful if you do that going over the braids, because obviously the human hair will melt to your client's hair, but I've seen people take a flat iron over some of these straight pieces and wear it straight. Me personally, even mermaid braids in general are probably my least favorite boho style, because I am really just a fan of really big hair. I love big curly hair, so the straight look was definitely something different for me, but I do think it turned out bomb. And I'm going to show you guys how we kind of get that mermaid braid look at the end. All we're basically doing is going old school with it and braiding these pieces up and dipping it, and it's going to give us a wavy effect. But this is what it looks like just straight, which is really not that bad if you're going for like a straight weave type look. I do wish I kind of added a couple more straight pieces in those top sections just so that you can see no braids, but it is still really full. So to create that mermaid look, we're going to go ahead and braid these braids all the way down to the end, and we're going to be dipping these in hot water, and it's going to give us kind of like a wavy look. Because this hair is super silky straight, you do want to make sure that after you dip it, you allow the hair to dry. You can either blow dry it or you can kind of just let it air dry on its own. But the longer you let it sit in those braids and dry, the more wavy it's going to get. If you're going for like a softer wavy look, then you can take it out immediately, which is what I did. But if you guys want that wave to be really defined, then you either want to dry it with a blow dryer or you want to wait to remove it. But you guys are going to see I was going for a very subtle kind of look, because that's what I pretty much have seen for the rest of the mermaid braid tutorials. And for maintenance, you guys can just braid it up at night and take it out and you'll still get the same exact look. So this would be my medium size. I did 2 rows in the back and I did 5 rows from the ear up, so it's a total of 7 rows in my client's head. And I absolutely love doing medium boho. Medium boho is cute too, but y'all, baby, that is super tedious. So I really do love to do the medium size, because when you're doing them full, I mean, it looks good regardless. And I don't know, like boho has grown on me. If you guys remember back in the day when I was doing boho, I used to be like, I literally hate doing boho. It has really grown on me. Like, I just love how full it looks, the versatility, and that you can kind of get a weave look with the versatility of braids. I just have been loving it, so I have been doing a lot of boho styles lately. But look at those mermaid braids, guys. Those are so cute. So yeah, let's get into this finished look. I'm going to kind of show you guys the parting and a little bit of the rows. And I love the way that these looked pulled up in a ponytail. I was like, oh my god, yes. And this hair was long, y'all, 26 inches, so it goes to my client's, but my client is pretty tall. I'm really short, and she's about 4 to 5 inches taller than me, so I'm gonna say maybe like 5'9", 5'10". But this hair was really long. Those ends are 100% human hair. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We're just gonna get into the finished look. I actually had my client pull it up a little bit for you guys too, so that you guys can see, but actually it looks like it's almost going a little past her butt. But These look so good. I love them in a ponytail. I had to pull them up and put them in a bun and everything. So let me know what you guys think about this look in the comment section down below. And if you would rock mermaid braids, let me know. Hopefully I did a good job explaining the difference between all the looks because baby, it's getting wild out here. As always, drop requests for videos in the comment section down below. I'm back on my boo. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?